everybody, this is Ogreboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2002 piece of crap, Halloween Resurrection. The movie is directed by Rick Rosenthal, who actually did a pretty good job directing Halloween 2, but he didn't do very good with this movie. It's written by Larry Brand and Sean Hood, who obviously don't know what the heck they were doing with this movie, and follows a group of college students who are starring in a reality TV, or it's actually internet show, and they're going inside Michael Myers' house to, I guess, spend the night or whatever, and it's really stupid. Michael Myers is secretly living there. He's been living there for over 20 years according to this movie and everything, after he escaped from the hospital in the second movie. He's been hiding out there except for when he was chasing down Laurie Strode. At the very beginning of the movie, Laurie Strode is in here for about 10-15 minutes at the very most. She's in there for a few minutes. She's in a mental hospital because they retconned the ending of Halloween H2O, where she didn't actually kill Michael. She killed some ambulance guy or whatever that Michael had choked out and messed up his vocal cords where he couldn't talk, and switched costumes or switched clothes and stuff. It doesn't really make any sense at all. It's not really something that, it seems like something Michael Myers would do and everything. This was a really, really terrible cash grab sequel, and it's one of the worst movies in the franchise for sure. The cast in it, they're not that great. None of the characters are really that likable either. Busta Rhymes plays Freddy, who's the guy at the college that's hired all of these students to go in the house, and he's one that's like doing the show and everything, and he's really annoying in this movie. He's like obsessed with kung fu movies and stuff, and there's like one part where he's trying to do kung fu on Michael Myers, and he like telling him how big of an idiot he is and saying that he's stupid because he thinks that it's like a crew member or something, or one of the other people that's supposed to be on the set, and Michael Myers just walks off away from him. The real Michael Myers would have probably killed him right then and there without even thinking about it. It was really, really stupid and everything, and disrespected Michael Myers as a character. Bianca Kajlich plays Sarah, who's really the only character in this movie that is somewhat likable, or one that I would even care about. I think she's okay. She just isn't that likable. Like I said, none of the characters really are. Katie Sackhoff plays Jen, and Jen really got on my nerves. I don't know why, but she got on my nerves. She had a pretty cool death though, and Michael Myers decapitates her and her head rolls down the stairs and everything. It was a pretty cool scene. Daisy McCracken plays Donna, who's the one that is pretty much there to show her titties before she gets killed, and she gets a pretty cool death scene. He like pushes her into this, I think it's a spear or something that's like, in this, I don't know what it's in. Like there's a cell or something in his basement, and it's like sticking out of the cell, and he pushes her in it it's a pretty cool kill. Sean Patrick Thomas plays Rudy, and I don't really remember his death scene in this movie, to be honest. I think he got like put on a hook that was on the wall or something, if I remember right. And then Luke Kirby plays Jim, and I honestly have no idea what the heck he died from, because I probably was not paying very good attention in that part, because I had I was kind of got a little bit distracted in this movie when I had seen something about something that on the internet that I'll talk about more in my next video. Um, Tyra Banks plays Nora, and she's like Freddy's assistant, or I think she might be his girlfriend and assistant or whatever, or maybe his wife. I don't really know or care. She was just in here to try to get people interested in seeing it. She wasn't very in it very much, didn't really have anything to do, so I mean, she's nice to look at. I mean, she's very pretty model and stuff, but they didn't give her hardly anything to do, so she was just kind of in there to be in there. And then there's this other guy, I can't remember the actor's name, but he plays a guy named Deckard who's like watching it, and he's texting Sarah throughout the movie, trying to help her know where Michael Myers is and all that and everything. At the beginning of the movie, he's like this creepy guy who's pretty much just wanting to get nude pictures from her or sex from her or whatever. He's like a creepy internet stalker type guy and everything, but he's an okay character. I mean, he's pretty much just trying to help her out and everything because he has a crush on her, but yeah, I didn't really like him either. Like I said, none of these characters are likable. I was pretty much rooting for Michael Myers the whole time, which sometimes when there's movies like that, you root for the characters or for the killers. It's because the characters are like bad people and stuff. This movie is just because these characters are annoying. None of them are really likable. I hate it kind of has a found footage feel to it in some of the scenes, like the way it's recorded off of their cameras and stuff. It gets that gets kind of old too and everything, and the lighting in the movie isn't extremely great and everything. There's just not really much of anything about this movie that I really liked. I didn't like it the first time I watched it, and I liked it even less this time, and it really kind of takes away my liking on H2O even more this time. Jimmy Lee Curtis's Laurie was okay. I mean, she was fine at the beginning of the movie. You could kind of tell she didn't really want to be there anyway. She's just there for the paycheck, which I think she's even said that before, that she only did this movie for the paycheck. Because it's just like a cameo, pretty much. I'd be there for the paycheck too, although I don't know that anybody could pay me enough to be in such a bad movie. And Brad Loree plays Michael Myers. He's easily the worst person to play Michael Myers, I think. I don't think there's anybody that was worse than him. Even the guy in Halloween 2 that walked really, really slow and everything, Dick Warlock, even he was better than this guy and everything. I did not like Brad Loree as Michael Myers. He was pretty terrible. He took too much crap and everything. They made him kind of a softie and everything. He didn't, and everything. Just something about him that I didn't like. I think the mask was okay. That was one of the few things about the movie that I thought was alright. The mask and some of the kills were good. And that's really the only good stuff I have to say about the movie and everything. And there is one scene with Busta Rhymes that kind of cracks me up when he busts through the door and he says trick or treat, motherfucker. Now, that part did crack me up and everything, and I did like the scene when he is trying to do kung fu and stuff. He looks really, really dumb and everything. It's amusing and everything, but yeah. So I'd give Halloween Resurrection a 5 out of 10. Actually, no, I can't even do 5. I'd give it because of the kills and mask, I'll give it a 2 out of 10, and that's really being nice, because this movie is utter garbage. It's just terrible, terrible movie and everything. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie. I know most people don't like it It's like the big low point for the franchise and everything. So let me know what you have to say about that, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.